This video will show you more about using the line tool along with working with measurements and measuring objects. So instead of creating a regular polygon or a parallelogram, I'm going to create an irregular polygon as the base of my house. So I'm just using my tool, my line tool, to create this. So maybe my house has a shape something like the following. Once I close my figure and this actually becomes a polygon, I can then use my push-pull tool just like I normally would with a regular polygon. So first of all, I'm going to use my orbit tool, and oh, what do you know, this figure is actually not flat on the ground. So what do you think I can do about that? Well, using the guides is really important. So when I create this, I'm going to make sure to use my guides. My guides are the green line, the red line, and the blue line. Those are my axes. So I really want this to be parallel to which of the lines? Which of the axes? The green and red, right? And perpendicular to which one? The blue. So which way I orbit can help me. So I have orbited so that I'm looking down. Now when I draw my lines, I'm going to make sure that I have some lines that are parallel to the red axis and to the green axis. And in doing so, that's going to keep me flat on the ground. Now notice as I draw, I want you to watch down here in my measurement toolbar. Again, you always want to make sure you have your measurement toolbar on, which is under View and Toolbars. Make sure that's turned on, and watch what happens. Notice how the measurement is being displayed. Now I can use my push-pull tool, and I'm going to make sure this is flat. Oh look, it's flat, just like I had hoped. So I'm going to use my push-pull tool and bring this irregular polygon straight up parallel to my blue axes. And in doing so, I have created a three-dimensional figure. Now let's look at a couple things we can do with this figure. First of all, I can use my line tool to further separate any parts. Now this will still tell me my midpoints, but maybe I don't want to go with my midpoint. Maybe I want to create a line like this. Then I can use my push-pull tool and create some different levels. So you get the idea. You have a lot of flexibility. Now, another thing I wanted to show is how you can use the line tool and the measurement toolbar down here at the bottom to determine your lengths as you go. So for example, let's say I want this to be parallel to the red line. So let's say I'd like a line segment to be 2 meters. So I can draw this until it gets exactly to 2, or as close as I want. It's hard to get it exact. So maybe I'll stay at 2.01. Then another side. What if I want another side? Let's see, let's go with the green axis there, also to be the same length. So I can drag this until it's at 2.01. So now I don't have to guess and see if those two sides are equal. I can orbit around and I get more of a sense that they are equal. The next tool I'm going to use is the semicircle tool, or arc. So I'm going to click on the arcs tool, come down and click on the end point of one of these line segments, and then move over to the end point of the other and click there. And now I'm going to I've clicked on both of those points and I'm no longer dragging or clicking, so I'm still moving my pencil, and I can take this arc in whichever direction I would like. So I'm making what looks kind of like an ice cream cone, and see how it shows you the radius of your semicircle. So I'm going to click there, which makes the figure. Again, I'm going to orbit around and make sure that I'm on the plane that I want to be on, and I am indeed on the ground. So I'd like to pull this straight up, so I'm going to use the push-pull tool. And I can orbit around looking at that figure. This is the end of this video.